there's no welcome everybody back. There's just no way for me to like. Everybody's
Best we don't
talking.
waste any time
I
then.
can't put in my
Let's get back on
comments.
air.
It's
You
just.
got it.
I just tend to talk
Okay,
over
Forrest, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next call, I just want to say
I already hit the
things
button.
are looking
Wow.
up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller.
Hello, Don. My old
Evening, caller.
friend.
This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John, is he going to be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then
Shh,
God,
quiet.
I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of
He would have
course,
died?
Casey. We're just happy
Yeah.
he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Oh, it sounds like the same voice.
The one and only, yes.
Hey, you have the same voice as John, Jason.
The one and only. I hope you're feeling better.
It's good to hear you, Jason.
Sorry.
How
What are we talking
you?
about?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off.
Painkillers?
So, I might
Some
feel
dope.
even better than either of you.
Take it easy.
We shouldn't even be talking to
I
Jason
will,
at all.
but,
I'm right
before
here,
that,
man.
I needed to call you.
Oh, wait, I wasn't stabbed.
Guessing the whistling man is still out there?
Yep.
What do you ask?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I wanted to talk to you about that.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
There we go.
You spoke to Ricky? Was he... Is he alright?
He
Yes.
is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason. Where was I? Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
You see
He
the
told us
light?
about George.
Mhm.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on,
Okay.
like he'd never existed.
Okay. We get it.
What happened? Who killed George?
Who killed George? Let's get to the point.
Who
Yeah.
killed George that night?
Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers.
Of course, your good old
Decided
typical
to
traditional.
plan a party in the
Hazing
woods.
that always ends up bad.
Yeah.
Have the whistling man crash it. It was stupid.
I never understood that from like in high school. It's just
I was the
weird traditions and it's just why? It doesn't
Party that
impact
night,
your
I left the
damn
group for a
future when
second.
you're in your 30s
And
or
our
40s. Like it
whistling
was,
man
And some people would say, oh, it's to create good memories. What good memories does it create?
yeah, well,
started an almighty panic.
it's just traumatizing the other individual.
That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream,
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah,
You
he
guess?
called her.
Jason, shouldn't you be panicking because you got
heard
stabbed
that
in
again
the
tonight,
leg
Forrest.
and in the stomach?
I think he's at the hospital
Her
now, so he's
name
not panicking.
was
What?
There we go.
What happened?
I
Are we still
teleported
on
to
air?
here.
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generators down in the basement.
Alright, down in the basement
Okay.
it is.
In case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare?
Yeah.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Thanks.
All right. That was the long ass time of talking.
That was a lot of dialogue.
There was so much, even for the last episode. I just couldn't put in my own thoughts into
It
it.
just seems like it got more and more dialogue. Not bad, but at the same time, it's
It is.
a lot of information.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo.
Where's the big red platoon?
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
There's a good hideout spot.
That must be
There it is.
Boom! We've got power.
And he's here.
Hey, it's the whistling from the Hunger Game.
I need to warn Peggy.
Well, Peggy's safe
In her booth.
in her lockup place.
What the hell?
Did you see anything?
No, not this. Probably at the door, but we didn't see him.
Maybe. It's saved.
Oh, she opened the door.
What? Why is it
Open the.
locked?
There it is.
It says on air.
Oh no. Peggy, where'd you go?
Peggy is the killer.
No way. This can't be happening.
Ooh. Ooh, I picked up the ooh, I'm walking on table. I'm so bad, dude. I'm a bad guy. Oh, you see this? Ooh.
A call.
Oh, I'm tired today.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night, almost the end of the show, but it's not over just yet. Got a little time still,
Ooh, coffee? Nice.
so let's make the most of it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well, I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. Made you crawl out of his coffin.
Was Peggy behind this too?
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if
I don't
you're
know.
here with me?
Yeah, Peggy
Because I'm
was
not
involved
there
in
with
this
you,
too.
Forrest. I'm here with Teddy, and if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Ugh.
I can see you. You're standing right in front of me.
Oh, I get it. You're wondering who's there at the station with you. Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Oh, never mind.
Your son.
Hi, Henry. I should have gone with that one, yeah.
Did he?
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two whistling men tonight. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this.
No wonder Mooney went crazy.
Mooney.
There we go.
The original Whistling Man.
I know.
Marie Campbell?
I didn't even meant to say it or ask that way. It reminds me of a comedian.
Sure.
name was Mooney.
Years since
Ah.
I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Not Dawn, huh?
I'd be quiet if I were you, Teddy.
But
I'd listen to Forrest. Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
listen to me.
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before.
I don't like how this is sounding. It's very
Chance to
seductive.
talk.
Spanking her, spanking his ass. Ah.
George all those years ago.
Ah.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
Excuse me.
Winces of
I
pain.
said you speak when you're spoken
Yeah,
to.
just close your eyes, guys, and just imagine this dialogue.
Now you've done some good work.
So I
tonight,
only
piecing together
speak
what happened to George
when I tell
20
you to
years
do.
ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
I can do that. If you say so. Are you serious?
Interview you. All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Hit him again, Marie. Be honest, Teddy. Do you want to die?
Hit him again, Marie.
Sorry.
What the hell?
I shouldn't be laughing at that.
I have no idea what's going on.
So, Teddy and Marie are supposed to be telling the story of what
Our
happened 20 years
first
ago.
team party
George?
was coming
Who the
up,
hell is Mary?
and when I saw
The
date
Whistling
it
Man.
was scheduled
Oh.
for,
Dawn.
I had an
Okay.
idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Whistling night, right? The night Mooney vanished? Tell me why that night.
What made that night special?
That was the night Mooney went missing. We couldn't pass it up. I was just surprised no one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky. He was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He
Sounds like a
had
brick.
Some issues. Wasn't stable.
Why does he talk like
I
Captain
want him to
Kirk?
hurt his chances in life. So
Because he wants
I
to be
helped him
mayor
keep
of the
himself
town.
together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man. Everyone ran screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
No, Ricky didn't know. Did you ask Ricky? And so he deserves to die?
No, Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But he. Well. still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Yeah, one that went too far.
Just a prank?
Go
Hit
to
him, Marie.
hell, hit him, Mary, whatever.
What do you think?
Mm.
How can you still say
I've
it was
noticed that
just
with
a
a lot of
prank?
these dialogue
come
choices you
on.
choose, it's kind of lead to the same other
Same
options.
options.
Yeah, it's just the same other options.
George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was
The illusion
dead.
of choice,
so
right?
tonight
Yeah.
You stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow
I'm just a
got
radio
separated
man.
in
I'm
the
just
woods.
the middleman. Why am I being the target here?
Because George wasn't with me, I panicked.
I'm
Because
new.
he's the only one that can do the interview, evidently.
Like, I'm new to this town. Don't get me involved in this. Take your son out of here too.
He starts
He's taking
laughing.
my spot. He's just standing there
Just a
like
joke.
he's
I could stall
useless.
for time here.
Standing there like nothing's in the world. Who was it? What happened next?
Tell me, what happened next?
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody was the whistling man, laughing away. But then he stops, and he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at?
Dead body's just hanging.
Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Where were you when it happened?
You pushed him. You were
I didn't even see what the dialogue options were.
You were dressed as the Whistling Man too.
I didn't even know there
I
was
didn't
any.
push him.
But it was when I
goddammit.
hit this. It
I
was
just
on
chased him
dialogue
up
options
there
and
Oh,
He kept
buttons interactive.
backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
You liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized.
oh, where's the cops?
Ugh, you bitch.
Are we on air? I don't remember.
Yeah, we're on air.
To believe
Oh.
this. After
On
all,
air.
Well, we've been stalling, so there you go.
Yeah. Then why cover it up?
If she's lying, why the cover up?
My future was at stake, Nash.
I want to be the
You know
mayor.
what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things.
You're an idiot.
I'm going
Yeah, it sounds like every other political in real life.
Pretty much.
And then
But we're
governor.
born to do greater good for ourselves.
Happened
I mean,
that
country,
night
people,
was tragic.
ourselves.
It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke.
Sadly, I think
gone
there's
wrong.
politicians with dirtier pasts
So
than this
my
guy.
father sent Clive out
Yeah.
to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
Answer the question.
Hmm.
Hit him again.
Hit him again.
Hit him again, Marie.
Been a while.
Damn it. Yes. Okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking, that he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry.
Which the report's out there
For
by her
all
son.
it's worth, Virginia didn't have
I
much of
think
a
the
choice.
Whistling Man Dawn was
She
doing a
had a
good
sick
job.
sister
It was
whose
just
treatment she
cleansing the
couldn't afford.
town.
She played along with
evil?
the gallows to save
Yeah.
her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
Yeah, that was our fault. When will the killing end?
When will the killing end, Marie?
End? When does it end?
You can't kill the world. This has to stop sometime.
It has to. It never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. He should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least
She's
for
crazy.
now.
No,
Here.
what a, oh.
Where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
The old school gym.
Get away, boy. Wanna be Jason? Wanna be the swamp killer? Lake killer?
We're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters, but yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview.
I got
with
this.
Teddy.
See it?
So,
See it?
It's a kitty.
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me.
quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my god. I thought you...
And here I was.
Can we have our office back?
Forgot me.
I'd
We done
never
here?
forget my
Yeah.
own sister.
I'll go home and sleep.
Can you go be defending your
Sister.
own mother?
Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio.
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
I just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do
Okay.
something about what happened that night, but did they care?
This is a long one.
This is a very long.
Cared when they
Drawn out ending.
and
Marie, I'm so sorry.
Come on.
I never knew.
it's not
Should
your
have brought
fault.
snacks.
Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
You mean Peggy?
Is that why you attacked Eugene? Are we supposed to be stalling her or something?
Yeah.
You mean Peggy?
Well, the cops know where she's at.
Has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Here's the police now. Finally. The cops showed up. Took him long enough.
You destroying my office, dude.
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay.
God, Marie! Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Roll credit.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash.
Over and out.
Good night and good morning. Let's make it tomorrow better.
It's been a scream.
scream.
And it's been a scream.
That was rather lame. Sorry about that. So Maurice, Tommy, Scott, and Chuck are all.
Good. They deserve it. Cool, let's get out of here now. That was
You
a
don't want
nice-
to watch the credits?
That was a nice TV, man. That was a nice TV show.
One suspect is in custody. Trail the other suspect into the nearby woods.
That was a nice show that he was watching.
So apparently we're also getting the police reports here as well.
Also, I know this song is copyright either, so you may want to.
Alright. Anyhow, should we just head on
Open the
out?
door to skip the epilogue and credits. Was there one?
Yeah, over the music.
That was it? That was over the music? That was the epilogue?
They have one suspect in custody and the other one's heading towards the woods. So essentially what's happening is that you can probably just cut out the game audio on this one. But what's happening is that they're chasing down the whistling man. They got one, the other one's heading towards the woods. So yeah. We can skip that though. As long as if we can't see it another time.
I'm okay with either thing. I don't know. Open the door. Open the door. Cool, that was Killer Frequency.
Kind of long in the dialogue, but interesting story.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure what I was expecting when we first played it.
I wasn't expecting that much.
I mean, it was getting to the end of the game, so it was kind of a dead giveaway for a long dialogue.
Yeah, but still. Think they could have improved some things?
Though I think they could improve some things.
Or do you think it was good as it?
It was okay as is.
Alright.
There's just a radio guy that apparently the small town only has limited cops. I don't know. And
I mean, I do like the aspect of being essentially in one area for the entire game, but at the same time, it would be nice if there was more to do.
yeah,
But other than that, I liked it.
I mean, you could have go walked out the building and walked to those cars. But anyway, yeah, it was a good game. It was okay.
Anyhow, well, that's it for this, and
Yeah, thank you guys for sticking around this series and like and subscribe and do all those good things and be a good boy, be a good girl. Happy Halloween, trick or treat.
thank you kindly. Catch
See-
y'all next time.
See you guys. Bye bye.
Bye.